Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Diva. My identification number 2110 73 10 and 15. Okay, on this video, I would like to explain more about socio-cultural perspective on second language learning. So, the first one we start the explanation from the introduction. So, in this chapter, we turned out our attention to theories of view language learning is an essentially social terms. So, we examine the word of those who claim that target language interaction cannot be viewed as simply as a source of input for autonomous and internal learning mechanisms, but that it has a much more central role to play in learning. So, the next one is we turn to sociocultural theory. For first one is mediation and mediated learning. So, the central and distinguishing concept of social cultural theory is higher forms of human mental activity are mediated. So, the socio-cultural belief in the centrality of language as a tool for thought or means of mediation in mental activity. And the next one is regulation, scaffolding, and the zone of proximal development. So, self-regulation is the mature skill individual is capable of autonomous functioning. And the next one is other regulation is the child learns by carrying out tasks and examines under the guidance of other more skilled individuals, typically mediated through language. And the next one is scaffolding. Scaffolding is the process of supportive dialogue which directs the attention of the learner, the key features of the environments. And the next one is zone of proximal development. It is the domain of knowledge or skill where the learner is not yet capable of independent functioning. Okay, the next one is microgenesis. It is a contextualized learning process. Is labeled microgenesis. It is a central socio-cultural accounts of second language learning. And the next one is private and inner speech. Private speech is a young children told apparently to and for themselves rather than for any external conversational partners. And inner speech is a use of language to regulate internal thought without external articulation. And the next one is activity theory. Activity theory comprises a series of proposals of conceptualizing the social context within the which individual learning takes place. And okay, the next one is application of sociocultural theory to second language learning. Form of sociocultural perspective, children's early language learning arise from processes of meaning making in a collaborative activity with other members of a given culture. And first is private speech and self-regulation in second language discourse. It is an instance of private speech have regularly been noted in the naturalistic studies of child second language acquisition, as in other studies of child language. In one of the first attempts to apply any aspect of uh, fi- of veganizing Fiction theory to SLL, Fraley and Lantolf reported an empirical study of English second language learners undertaking a narrative task based on the picture sequence. For example, are frame 1 is a boy walks along road, and frame 2 is he sees an ice cream seller, and the frame 3 is he buys a 50-cent ice cream cone, and the next one is he gives the cone to a small boy, and next one is a man approaches the small boy, and the next one is the man takes the cone from the small boy. Okay, next one is activity theory and small group interaction. According to activity theory, the personal goals with which an individual approaches a particular task or problem may vary. For example, a language learner may approach a conversational task under test condition with a prime personal goal of achieving an accurate performance. Okay, I think that's all from my explanation. Uh, Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.